your work in the secondary, Harrison, is going to be reviewable by instant replay this year when it comes to pass interference. Your thoughts on that development here?
I don't have a ton of thoughts on it yet. Last year it was the roughing the passer deal, and that kind of, it seemed a little crazy early on, and then it kind of got ironed out. So that's kind of what I'm just expecting for everything going forward. I definitely don't like the idea, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. What do you think about it? You think it'll be good or bad for the game?
Well, by the way, I love having the tables turned on me. That was a Q. Now I'm the A as opposed to the Q&A. Harrison, I appreciate the table turn right there. I'm genuinely concerned that the intention of this rule, which is to make sure an NFC Championship game gaffe does not happen again. The issue is that replay allows anything that is reviewable to be reviewed once replay is opened. And no fan is expecting to see if Harrison Smith has committed defensive pass interference, but we find out that the receiver is actually pushed off. And now suddenly there's offsetting penalties as by rule through replay or a switch. It's not defensive. It's just offensive, not defensive.
Oh, and I think, that's not happening. Come on.
I don't know, man.
No way. No way that's happening.
Harrison, I'm telling you, I would say that this is entirely possible to happen. 12 men on the field, for instance, okay? Harrison, as you know, here's a good example. Aaron Rodgers, he likes to quick snap when perhaps one of your teammates gets off the field a little bit slower than needs to be. And so let's just say Mike Zimmer says, you know what, I think I ought only 11 men on the field. And that quick snap that led to a pass breakup down the field, there was no free play there. So I'm going to throw a challenge flag to see whether there's 11 or 12 men on the field. It comes back that there were 11 men on the field. But at the end of the play, let's just say, I'm just throwing a name out there, Xavier Rhodes committed defensive pass interference. So instead of it being saving 5 yards, you now get a spot foul. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that can absolutely happen, Harrison. That's my problem with it.
I believe that scenario. I'm just saying they're never going to overturn a defensive pass interference to an offensive.
Oh, so you're saying now that's a defensive player talking is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
No, they would say that
there's definitely going to be unintended consequences, though. Stuff that we can't even imagine.
Right. So that's my concern on all this front. But your point was well taken, though, about how last year the roughing the passer stuff got fixed, which means I guess the tweak will come when the Vikings earn a tie instead of a loss against the Green Bay Packers. Is that what you're saying, Harrison Smith?
Yeah. There's a couple of those calls in that game. Just one was more pronounced, I guess.
Okay. Because it came in, what we would call.
It was kind of a critical moment.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.